Everybody, I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Todd Quinones. As 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears now shows us, it is the latest chapter in a sordid story involving allegations of threats, violence, and also abuse of power.
134 shot.
Sitting on the bench above a Clark County District courtroom, a judge holds the position of power, commanding obedience from anyone and everyone in the courtroom. Judge Stefany Miley holds such a position, but when she steps off the bench, some will tell you her conduct changes.
Intimidation, harassment.
That caused attorney Bruce Gale to take this unusual step.
I filed a police report, and then I filed the application for the protective order.
A protective order against a sitting judge.
I felt threatened.
Gale's concerns began on a recent Sunday at Lifetime, the upscale fitness center on West Charleston. Gale had just joined the gym and was taking a tour with his account manager when he ran into Judge Stefany Miley.
I froze, stopped dead in my tracks.
That's because there's some bad blood between the two. Attorney Gale helped Miley's ex-husband in the couple's contentious divorce when they saw one another at Lifetime on June 23rd.
And so then she said, "Bruce, I want to introduce you to my boyfriend." Stephanie says to her boyfriend, Brett Marshall Parker, "Bruce is the attorney who called the cops on me." She was arrested because of my call.
According to the police report, Stefany Miley got into an argument with her 18-year-old son Jacob after he ran a yellow light here near West Charleston and Canyon Point. The report says she reached over from the passenger seat and slapped him in the face as he was driving, causing him to get a busted lip. The report says she continued to hit him for approximately 2 minutes before she finally stopped. The officer observed the right side of Jacob's bottom lip was busted, along with dry blood and reddening on the left side of his head. All the while, Miley's 8-year-old son was in the back seat of the car.
Yeah, it's very troubling about the potential child endangerment issues. And it's really a travesty.
Court records include these text messages Jacob sent to his father, Edward Miley, asking for help. He wrote, "Mom punched me in the mouth and hit me in the head while I was driving. I'm bleeding and need you to pick me up." Edward called his attorney, Bruce Gale.
I felt that I had an ethical duty to report the matter to the police. So
Stefany Miley was charged with battery domestic violence, but she was never prosecuted. The city attorney couldn't prove jurisdiction beyond a reasonable doubt.
In other words, they couldn't prove exactly where Stefany Miley struck her son Jacob when they were driving.
The case was sent on to the district attorney, but they declined due to conflict of interest, as their lawyers have to try criminal cases in Miley's courtroom. Ultimately, the case was referred out to Nye County, where the DA said he reviewed it closely but felt the evidence was insufficient.
And then justice wasn't done, ultimately, any place, including Nye County.
What message do you believe that sends to the public?
Not good.
Now, Gale believes Judge Miley is holding a grudge. He told police she was trying to intimidate him at the gym when she introduced him to her boyfriend as
It's the attorney who called the cops on me.
According to this police report, Miley's boyfriend said this to the Lifetime account manager Gale was with.
"You better get him out of here quick before I kick his."
Brett Marshall Parker is named in court records as the man who made that threat. Parker is pictured here on his LinkedIn profile. He removed it after 13 Investigates reached out to him and did not respond to multiple emails requesting comment. As for Miley, she did not return calls for comment either, but her attorney sent this statement saying the judge does not believe it's appropriate for her to comment on a pending case, and we will speak to the legal and factual issues in court only.
What does this raise, not only, for you as a member of the bar, but also for the public looking at someone we've entrusted on the bench to fairly, impartially, and professionally conduct themselves?
Well, I have my own opinions, but I'll let the public judge what they think of the sitting district court judge behaving in this manner.
The hearing on the restraining order request is set for Wednesday morning in Las Vegas Justice Court. We will be there to let you know what happens. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.